And the building continues.
It does. I'm working on NEXO Tower, so it'll be NEXO Place 1 in the city.
Like a nightclub. Get it?
Yeah. Kind of like that.
I saw upstairs you took a little time out from city building and built the...
Apocalypseburg.
Yeah, the new Apocalypseburg.
Yes, very, very awesome build. And of course it has tons of my favorite color in it, sand green, so that was even better. There's tons of new elements in sand green, which is awesome. It is, it's just such a fun build. It's super diverse, lots of different things going on, lots of different styles, methods.
The other thing that's cool is, I mean, I like architecture. I'm not a huge builder like you are, but the Statue of Liberty architecture set wasn't really that cool in my opinion. Didn't even have a face, where they really took their time and made that Statue of Liberty in Apocalypseburg look awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like think it's scaled down drastically, the architecture set, so there's really not a lot they can do probably. You can actually rearrange some of it and build kind of a face on it using actually the parts that come with it. Yeah, I really look for someone to probably take the Apocalypseburg set, rip it apart, and use all of that sand green in there to build a real Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Really nice one. Lego came out with one several years ago, but it's all brick built, so lots of studs showing, just kind of, you look at it now and you're like, oh, that's a little sloppy and everything. I'd love to have it because it's worth a ton of money. But, yeah, we have so many elements, so many new parts and everything that they can really do some amazing things now.
So how long do you think it'll take to build one NEXO place?
I have all the parts I need, so probably like about a day or two. It's just, the thing with building skyscrapers, it's just stacking brick on top of brick on top of brick on top of brick. The hard part is like doing designs in the tile work on the ground or doing like all kinds of snot stuff. Like you'll see, there's more detail down here. There's a lot of different snot techniques going.
What's snot?
Studs not on top. So basically these are built going out horizontally rather than going vertically. So, and it takes a long...
This is snot because there's studs not on top on the inside.
Correct.
And then you put those, what are those, cheese wedges?
These are just 1x2 curved slopes.
Okay.
But it just takes a long time to get your measurements and build it and then rip it apart, build it. But once you actually have it, it goes really fast. It's just very repetitive, so it gets a little boring and tedious. So I'll start on it and then I'll probably stop and work on a ship or something and then come back to it a few days later just because it gets very repetitive.
Something to keep your interest.
Yes.
Or something to... Yeah, because you just don't...
Plus it gives you a day or two to think about any kind of structural changes you want to make before you get done and then are like, oh crap.
And then you're like, oh geez, I wish I would have done X.
Exactly.
But it's done now and it would take me 3 hours to fix it.
Exactly.
Or more.
Yep.
Even with taking the break to do Apocalypseburg and build on this building, it looks like you still got more Mills plates done and like a whole nother section of street in front of the Chinese theater done too.
Yes. So that area is all... Earlier this week, I posted all those pictures on Instagram and asked people what they thought about the clump trees, if they thought they needed to be... have flowers on them to kind of go with the top of the theater, and then pretty much everyone came back and said no, leave them as they are. So that's how they're staying.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The people have spoken.
That's right.